So here we are again, the start of a fresh new year with plenty of exciting Barbie releases on the horizon. And as sad as I am that the Barbie Looks collection has been discontinued, what I am looking forward to most is, of course, what is going to be replacing it, which is Mattel's revamped Barbie Basics collection. Now, Mattel decided to start out 2025 by finally shipping to all of the physical retailers their new Barbie Deluxe Style series dolls for their post holidays reset. And along with these dolls, they announced last year at the Barbie convention that there was going to be a Chase variant of the Millie doll in this collection specifically. And up until a couple weeks ago, we did not know what she was going to look like at all. Only that she was confirmed to have the Steffi face sculpt. And turns out, surprise, it's Midge. Yes, the Chase variant of the Millie doll in the Deluxe Style series does use the Steffi face sculpt, but she bears a very striking resemblance to one of Barbie's friends from the past. Specifically, she looks like almost identical to the Barbie Life in the Dream House Midge from the 2010s. She uses the Steffi face sculpt just like the Barbie Life in the Dream House Midge had, except she has the regular size of the Steffi face sculpt, whereas the Life in the Dream House dolls all had exaggerated, like blown up head sculpts to kind of match the look of the cartoon. I was visiting my dad in East Tennessee and I went to every single Target between Knoxville and Nashville, just getting as many of her as I could. Like this one specifically, I'm going to be sending her to another one of my friends in the States, but I've sent one to Mexico, I've sent one to Canada, I've sent one to the UK, and I did that just because for right now, she's a US exclusive. I don't really think there's really been anything that said that she's going to be a US exclusive or that she's going to be a Target exclusive. I mean, she literally just came out, so who knows? I know there's like an Amazon listing for her out there, so maybe eventually she'll be available for order online. But I did that just because currently she is only available in US Targets, and a lot of people have been unfortunately scalping her up and selling her on eBay for ridiculous prices. It just felt like either I get her or I'm just giving her away to scalpers to resell. And I don't mind to help my friends out on the internet, but as of right now, Nashville area is completely sold out of her. I'm checking with Target every other day to see if they get any more in or if any of the surrounding area, because I drive and this is fun for me. Like this whole Chase thing, it's meant to be a fun thing, you know? But I have a car, right? And I can go to these different Targets, but I know that's not the same story for everybody. So I can understand a lot of people's frustration with this whole Chase thing. This isn't the first time that Mattel has had a Chase Barbie. They've done Chases in the Color Reveal series, like this guy was a Chase, and this June with the lime green hair, she was a Chase. And I come from, because I used to collect Funko Pops, and as you know, Funko Pops have Chase variants. So this is nothing new to me. But yeah, today we are going to be looking at the Chase variant of the Millie doll, along with this version of Deluxe Style Barbie. This is the one that has the Taya face sculpt. And she's got this really fun articulated prosthetic leg, which is the first time that Mattel's ever done this. This series, I guess, could be seen as like Diet Barbie Extra, in the way that they are articulated just like Barbie Extra, though they did make a new basic articulated version of the petite body, which is really exciting. I haven't got her yet. I don't really need the skin tone in petite, because they've made this skin tone and made to move petite already, but it's still cool that they've made a basic articulated version of the petite body. I was expecting Taya to be tall, but she looks like she's just kind of the original. But yeah, they have all of the articulation of Barbie Extra. They have the different fashion pieces. They don't come with as many accessories, and also they're monochromatic, as in they are all just using one color. It's all pink. It's just pink, pink, very Barbie core. And I don't mind that. I mean, normally, as you can see, whenever I dress my dolls, they're all kind of monochromatic, or they have colors that make sense, that match with each other. Either they're complementary colors or they're different shades of the same color. And Barbie Extra, this is the same designer, by the way. This was designed by Judy Choi. So she definitely toned it back a lot in this collection. And I think that was honestly for the best, because a lot of the Barbie Extra designs that she came out with were very ugly, for the lack of a better term. But I'm excited for this collection. I can't wait to see what else they come out with. I hope they do multiple waves of this. I love this idea. The clothes in this collection I think are really cool. There's a lot of very usable pieces in here. The packaging actually does have a very unique shape to it, and it kind of looks like a little closet that she's standing in. And the back has the stock photos of all of the other dolls you can get, along with a cute little illustration on the side, like some line art of the doll. What I thought was interesting about the Midge variant is they went through the trouble of photographing her on the back, and not only that, but you see they even made an illustration for her on the top left corner of the box. So for my first Barbie unboxing of 2025, I have the Barbie Deluxe Style Taya straight out of her packaging. And she looks very, very beautiful. This is, of course, the Asian Barbie in the collection. And what I did notice, unfortunately, is that most of them do use the DIJ resin pixelation in their facial printing, unfortunately. Like in Barbie Extra, they started out with the tampograph, but over time they did get the pixel face as well in that collection. But I do think that she is still very beautiful. I love her neutral makeup. I love the sort of ombre that they did for her lipstick. They do that a lot with their Asian Barbie dolls. She even has this cute little beauty mark right beside her eye. And Taya has a sort of yellow tone, warm ivory skin tone that the BMR 1959 Kira had. So in case you want to give her a made-to-move body, then you could give her the Kira from BMR 1959's body. Though I don't know how compatible the articulated prosthetic leg will be. This is the best part of this doll, really, is this articulated prosthetic leg. I really wish Mattel started doing this a lot sooner. I wish that all of the Barbie fashionistas that Mattel had ever released with prosthetic legs had articulation. Just this one hinge. This one hinge is all it needs. But as you can see, this leg is removable, so it can pop on and off. And it is made out of this very pretty clear, sparkly pink plastic, though I would love to eventually see this in like a chrome or silver or black. I really hope that the new Barbie Basics collection has some of that diversity that we see in Playline Barbie. It'd be cool to see a more like luxurious collector Barbie with this kind of articulated prosthetic leg. I mean, they already have the mold, so why not? She has this very beautiful long black saran hair with a side part. And also she does have some pierced ears. She's got these cute little flower earrings in her head. The earrings are unfortunately not designed to be removed. So if you wanted to take them out, you would kind of have to use a little bit more force. I am noticing that they also gave her some blush on her cheeks, which is really cute. Now, as far as the outfits in this collection goes, I really like that they toned back a little bit of the extra-ness that Barbie Extra had. Though, of course, I would love to see more neutral pieces, but that might be where the new Barbie Basics come into play. You can see that she wears this sort of asymmetrical top with a fabric rose on this end with some ruffles going down the sleeve. and the ruffles are on the opposite side of the skirt, which is made out of the same material, so it sort of balances out. They are made out of this very soft hot pink fabric. Yeah, both pieces are independent. They do Velcro in the back. One thing that would have been nice is on the skirt, if there was a little strap to keep it from riding up so much, that would be nice. But other than that, I really love this outfit. I think it's really, really well constructed. She also comes with these cute little 2010s. I think these are 2010s. They might have came out earlier than that, but these rose shoes that I've seen many, many, many times. I have them in a lot of different colors in my collections. I have clone versions of the shoe sculpt that have been made by Chinese factories that have copied the mold. So I have plenty of that shoe sculpt in my collection. Nothing new there, but she also comes with a translucent pink watch and this cute little translucent pink purse. It's nice to see more Barbie dolls coming with handbags now. But moving on to why all of you all clicked on this video, here we have the brand new Barbie Deluxe Style Steffi. A lot of people have been calling her Midge because she looks like Midge, but she uses the Steffi face sculpt Chase variant straight out of her packaging. Honestly, for me at least, it was fun to go to all these different Target stores, running around to try to find this doll. It just added to the experience, you know, of finding her. And that's something that I haven't done in a while. I haven't really like hunted for dolls in a long, long time. So this kind of brought me back to my early days of collecting. But yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, not only is she a Chase doll, but she is a Chase doll that looks almost identical to a very, very beloved Barbie release from the past, that is being the Life in the Dream House Midge Barbie. But honestly, in my opinion, I think she does a lot of things better than the Life in the Dream House Midge doll. Like, to me, I really love the fact that her eyes don't look as like manic as Life in the Dream House Midge did. Like, I always had that problem with the original Life in the Dream House Midge because she has that like 1,000-yard stare. And I think that this really fixes that for me. And also, personally, I don't really care for rooted eyelashes on my dolls. And the Life in the Dream House Midge, all the dolls on that collection have them. And on Midge, it made her eyes look really like sad and droopy looking. And I just didn't like that. But this really fixes a lot of those issues that doll had for me. On top of the fact that this is the original Steffi face sculpt and not a bloated cartoon version of it. You can see on the back, I love that Mattel kept the original like handwritten patent date on the back of her head sculpt instead of typing a new version in. But the only problem that I have about like these Chase variants is that you can't really be picky with the facial screenings on these dolls. Now, all of the ones that I got kind of had something going on with them, but she still looks absolutely adorable nonetheless. She's got her very beautiful blue eyes, her freckles, her pink lipstick that looks great with her outfit, her orange eyebrows that are slightly darker orange than her hair. And of course, she has her very beautiful, very nice quality saran red hair with her bangs. I mean, she is just absolutely beautiful. And I hope if they keep doing chases like this, we keep getting like references to old dolls, like kind of like, I've been calling this like a soft repro of Life in the Dream House Midge because it's so similar. Like, this is not coincidental. Like, they were obviously making people want to hunt for her, and this definitely did the trick. It's so nice to see Steffi in Playline again. Like, I can't get over that. It's so cool. And I really hope that this continues and Mattel progressively gets more and more lenient with letting their designers use these signature sculpts on Playline releases. But another unique aspect about this Chase variant is that she is the only doll in this entire series that uses the original tampograph printing method for her face. And that's kind of adding to why there's so much like wonk with this doll, because the DIJ pixels, like they're a little bit more where they're supposed to be, a little bit more uh, precise on the facial printing placement. But it's just like the fact that they chose to use this more collector preferred printing method for her face, that it just really feels like this was made for us, really, is what it feels like. Now, apart from that, she really does have the exact same design as the Millie version, which she is the variant of. She comes with the same exact light pink pastel dress with this cute little bow at the back. The dress velcros and is an independent piece from the white t-shirt underneath. The dress has some little matching straps to keep it on her shoulders. One other thing that they did change actually is that the Millie comes with a silver Barbie necklace, but the Midge or Steffi comes with a golden heart locket necklace instead. I think that's an interesting change. I wonder if that was to kind of like signify like, hey, she's not Barbie, she's another character. But these dolls don't have like character names on the box or anything. She also comes with these little white drop earrings. I'm not sure if these are the same ones that came with the Millie or not. I guess I could check Taya's box. Oh no, actually, Millie looks like she came with some longer silver earrings. It looks like they do share the same sunglasses mold as well. This black sunglasses sculpt with these little pearl beads across the top. She also comes with this cute little heart handbag with a little chain handle. Would have been nice to have some silver chain paint, but that's okay. Little pearl bracelet, some glittery pink stockings, and some matching light pink bow heels. She has the same skin tone as the Millie doll, so she is just like the new neutral color. And I guess if I were to nitpick anything about this design, is the fact that I hate this. You see that? I hate that so much. Like, Mattel's been doing this a lot lately. I've been noticing in Monster High, and I've been praying that they wouldn't start doing it with Barbie. But what is this? Why couldn't they have finished it around the bottom? I mean, I understand that this is to kind of help get the shoes on better, but other than that little nitpick, I think that this is an absolutely phenomenal design and a very, very smart choice for a Chase doll that people would actually hunt for. And I hope that in the future, if they continue to do Chase variants for this collection or Chase variants in any other Barbie line. Imagine if they did Chase variants in Barbie Fashionistas. That would be insane. But I hope that if they do more in the future, that they will be as thought out as her. Like, they really, really plan for us to want this doll. And I love that, and I'd love to see more of this. More catering to collectors, even in Playline. I can appreciate that. I actually do have one other doll that I want to take a look at today, just because she's kind of relevant right now, and that is this beautiful colored change fairy doll that Angel Kent designed that is also starting to show up at Target in stores. And I got her because I thought that this was one of the most beautiful interpretations of the Millie face sculpt that I had ever seen. So we're also going to be taking a look at her today on the channel. You see, this is what happens whenever designers actually care about the product that they're putting out. I mean, this is an absolutely phenomenal fantasy Playline release. Like, I hadn't seen a Barbie fairy in Playline look this beautiful since my childhood, really. And lo and behold, she's got a lot of the same parts that those Fairytopia Barbies that I grew up with had. I mean, somehow Angel Kent was able to use the original 2000s belly button body, which I think that in this case, the cinched waist really adds so much to the overall silhouette on this figure. She also has the original arms that were used on the 2000s belly button Barbie bodies, as well as a modified version of one. She uses this like gripping hand sculpt. I've never seen this before. I don't know if this was if this is an old sculpt or if it was just made for this release. But her hand is like that, obviously, because she comes with this little wand for the color changing aspect. So she can actually look like she's holding the wand, like they cared enough to modify the hand sculpt to where she can actually hold the wand and it looks presentable. I mean, I feel like everybody who was involved in the creation of this doll, like the sculptors, the face designer, everybody really deserves a round of applause because this is such a top tier design. In 2025, I mean, that's, well, I guess this would have been designed in early 2024, but I mean, it's just crazy that this is a modern Barbie doll. Um, Now she does do this weird thing where they're putting the wings on the arms. It's very strange. She doesn't have any holes in her back. Like the Barbie fairies in the early 2000s always had wings that would poke out of holes in their back. And some of them had mechanisms where you could actually flap the wings and stuff. But this one sort of has them as just like an extra accessory on her arms. I mean, it looks pretty. And they're made out of this very beautiful translucent glittery pink plastic with these actual like painted details on them, these painted hearts and stars and pearl details. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, speaking of painting, she does use the Millie face sculpt, but this is the perfect example of what a good screening can do to a face sculpt, because this is one of the most beautiful playline Millie dolls that I have ever seen. She's so pretty, and she doesn't even have bottom eyelashes. Her facial screening is definitely vintage, like 1980s, 1990s, like early 1990s, inspired with the blue eyeliner. And she's got some bluish purple eyeshadow. She also has that like stripe catch light in her eye that a lot of vintage Barbies had. Like you can see this newer Barbie screening, and she doesn't have that like streak catch light in her eye. Like the Midge or the Steffi, she doesn't have it either. But she's definitely calling back to those older Barbie screenings with this design. And I love that little star painted accent on her forehead. I love the eyebrow shape. And I love her lipstick color. She's got this like orangish, like peachy color that looks really good with her hair. And her hair is so amazing. I love this blend of orange and like pale like vanilla color and like the strawberry pink. I mean, it's so beautiful. I mean, it really her hair kind of looks like ice cream a little bit, and I think that's so awesome. And look at this awesome curl they got it in. I mean, this is straight out of the box. It looks so nice, and it's Saran. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away with the face and the hair on this doll alone. And another aspect about her that I really love is, look at this. Her earrings are removable. That is so awesome. I really wish that was a standard because I love to be able to swap my doll's earrings out. She also comes with a little butterfly headband with some pink elastics to hold her hair and these pigtails. And as far as her outfit, now it is molded on for the most part, but they actually went the extra mile of airbrushing this beautiful detail on her front bodice, this purple butterfly, this like intricate like lacing and beading, and this like dark hot pink ombre. It adds so much to this design. Like if it was just a solid pink color, it would have been really lacking. It really would have. But that paint adds so much. The back of her body even has a little butterfly detail as well. And she does come with this fabric. I guess this is fabric. It's like a vinyl material holographic skirt that definitely reminds me of that era. And her legs are really interesting. She comes with these like very delicate, it looks like she's flying. It really does. These bent legs. I haven't seen these before, but maybe they were used in the past. And they have these cute little light lilac color shoes. They look like vines. They have little flower details on them, and they are high heels. They do have a heel on them. Her legs are kind of loose. I'm not sure why that is. Like, you see, they're like strangely loose. I don't know. I don't know why. But this design is absolutely phenomenal, and I just absolutely had to pick her up. One other thing that she comes with this cute little translucent like water drop necklace, and you know what? At first I was like, why is her necklace blue? But it actually brings out her eyes a little bit, I feel like. Now her screening is pixelated, but to me, I feel like it's not really noticeable. I mean, in some lights, it doesn't look like there's any pixelation at all. Um, but she does have some blush on her cheeks, and you know, whenever I shine the light on it, you can see some of the reflection of the resin, which makes her face almost look wet in a way. But yeah, I mean, how crazy is it that we have this beautiful Millie fairy doll? Like I'd never thought I'd be ever excited about a budget Playline Millie fairy release. I mean, that's crazy. This is beautiful. And I hope that Mattel keeps going in this direction for their fantasy Playline dolls in the future. Well, I hope you all had a nice holiday season and that you were able to spend plenty of time with your friends and family. Let me know, what Barbie release in 2025 are you most interested in? Have you been able to find the Chase Midge doll yet? And if so, what do you think of her? And what other sculpts or references to old dolls would you like to see in future Chase variants like this that you think that would get people to go hunting for it? I would love personally if they did a Life in the Dream House Raquel Chase where she had the normal, like, because you know the closed mouth Raquel sculpt was only ever made in the bigger size for the Life in the Dream House dolls. And if they made like a normal size version of it, I think a lot of people would be hunting for Raquel because she was definitely one of the favorite characters in that cartoon series for a lot of people. And if you haven't been able to get her yet, I wouldn't stress it. I mean, she just came out. So I'm sure in the future Mattel will see the demand for her and that they will make more and send them out to different retailers. I mean, Walmart could get her eventually. Toys R Us and Macy's could get her eventually. She might be sold online eventually. So I would not give in to scalpers just yet. But that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content to help me out in the algorithm. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you so, so much. Bye.